we're gonna start a new build. Check this out. What I have on the other side of this camera, well, that's what I have to show you. Check this out. There we are, guys, the next build for this channel. I picked up this Harbor Freight 4x8 trailer. This is now going to be our kayak trailer. And while it doesn't look like very much right now, well, we're going to totally build this thing to be the ultimate kayak trailer. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. We're going to be getting rid of all this wood. We don't need it. That is more for if we're gonna ride around town picking up mulch and rocks, landscaping stuff. We do not need that. Trips to the dump, nope. This is going to be a straight up kayak trailer. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna strip off all this wood. As you can see, there is plenty of it. That's gonna go, and we're gonna give this thing a paint job. By taking the wood off, all it's gonna do is let us get back down to a regular metal frame, in which then we can start painting this thing and make it look much better. So basically what I have in mind for this, once we strip all this wood off, we're going to paint it. Then we're going to get into some mods that we're going to be doing to this. We're going to be adding PVC bunks for this. That way our kayak can slide on nice and easy. And, well, we just may add a rack. That way we can put a rod tube on top, maybe even take more kayaks with us. Here you can see the wood is stripped all off of this. We are down to a bare frame now. And now we are going to get into the next step, which is removing these lights and removing the wiring. These are going to get some new waterproof submersible lights, as well as brand new wiring and harness. So we'll be good to go with that. So now we're left with just a bare frame. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to be turning this trailer from red to black. I am going to get some, I think Rust-Oleum probably is good enough, some black paint and primer in a can, and you know, in one, I think I have actually a can of it laying around. Here we go. I think that's what we're going to do. I may switch it up, may go with a different kind, I'm not sure yet, but this is what we have so far. So, good start for now. We stripped everything. We're gonna order some lights. We're going to get this thing painted, and we'll dive into that process. So I actually got some work done on the trailer off camera, but I'm gonna show you guys what I did, get you guys up to date, and just go over a few things here. So you can see there's some areas that had just a little bit of surface rust, a little bit of flaking paint. All I did was took some 400 grit sandpaper wet, and I sanded these down nice and smooth, washed it. Where the boards were laying on the trailer originally, you could see how nice and dark red that paint is compared to what was exposed, which is really faded. But we got that all sanded down. You can also see I already hit these fenders up with some gloss black paint. Now those were super faded, and you can see how good that looks. So let's get into throwing some paint on it. I'm just going to start on this. There's going to be no right or wrong way to do this. I'm just going to start spraying. So nuts, bolts, everything. I just want this thing completely black. So not worried about anything. The only thing that I'm going to cover up is the tires and the wheels, but other than that, we're just going to get to spraying. Now, the one thing I am going to do is I'm going to take some garbage bags and I'm just going to wrap them around these wheels, try to keep as much overspray off of them as I can. Now, for the record, I do have a background in auto body. I worked in an auto body shop for 7-8 years, did everything from body work to painting, and well, yes, I am going with spray can. I do have paint guns, but Just gonna go spray can. This is gonna be a cheap job. I'm not looking for automotive quality, so Rust-Oleum gloss black, that's what it is. I'm just gonna start with some light coats. We're gonna probably throw on more than 2 coats. We might do 3 coats on this, but we'll start off with a light coat first. And I like the way it looks already. So you can see it looks completely different. There is the coupler that I painted. The rest of the trailer came out really nice. Nice gloss black. You can see I got inside all the channels. I actually was able to get 2.5, almost 3 coats on it. So guys, I am excited how this is turning out. So now what I think I'm going to do before it gets dark is I'm going to, at least for now, try and mount these trailer lights. These are LED submersible lights. I'll link these guys down in the description. 25 bucks submersible. I know a couple people who have them, which is why I picked these up, is because they were recommended. And for 25 bucks, guys, you can't beat them. They work extremely well and are super bright. So I'm going to try and get these mounted up on the trailer, and let's see how that turns out. Here's the kit, LED trailer light kit. Fits trailers less than 80 inches wide. Here you go. Here's your parts list. You're going to get 2 lights, which are going to be your brake lights and your turn signals, as well as 2 yellow lights. You're going to get a license plate bracket, all the wiring, as well as all the hardware. So you get a left tail light, a right tail light, amber side markers, license plate bracket, Y harness, trunk harness, and mounting hardware. And here you go. So let's bolt this on and get this installed. All right, guys, here you go. This is the tail light. Comes with the nuts and a washer already on the back. We will just undo these nuts. We're not going to wire any of this up just yet. It's actually getting dark, and I wanted to do this part at least because, well, we have a lot of rain coming for the week. So I wanted to get this part at least done. There we are. I'll tighten them down. Remove the plastic. But there we go. That's how that's going to look. Zoom out. Now it is a little tilted, so I'm going to have to tilt that straight because that'll drive me nuts. There we go. That looks pretty straight there. All right. Here are side amber lights. Just going to take these and start getting these mounted in. Now, these screw holes don't exactly line up to what was on there, but I can at least get one in for now. There's one. I'm gonna have to probably drill a hole here in order to get the next one on, but not a big deal. That's what they're gonna look like mounted in. So here it is. I think it looks fantastic. Big difference from that Harbor Freight red. The most important thing for me was building this trailer to fit my needs. And there are so many ideas of kayak trailer builds on YouTube, on Facebook, all over the internet, and some may work for you and some may not. So you guys have to figure out what you want in a kayak trailer and what you're going to use the most. I'm going to build this for what I feel I need. Hopefully it'll inspire you guys to do some of the things that I do. Again, I'm probably going to get bits and pieces from everybody else's builds that I've seen that I liked, but I'm excited to get this going. This is such a fun project, and this is such a necessary project. This recon is getting heavy real quick, and it is not fun to drag around non-stop back and forth. So we're gonna do, again, just a cheap kayak trailer build, basically a budget build, and I'm gonna just show you guys you don't need to go crazy spending a lot of money in order to build yourself a perfect kayak trailer for yourself. So I can't wait to keep up the mods on this thing. We got plenty more to do, plenty more to come, so stay tuned. I had to get this video in. Like I said, we have like 4 or 5 days of rain coming, so I'm not going to be able to work on this trailer too much coming up, but for now it's a good jump on it. So stay tuned for these upcoming videos. We're going to continue building this trailer, and hopefully we get it done within the next couple weeks, but looking forward to seeing how this turns out. So guys, thanks for watching. Again, I'll leave a link in the description for these lights, and that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.